Hi, third grade. Welcome to today's grammar lesson of the day. Today we're going to be learning a little bit more about types of sentences and what punctuation goes with which type of sentence. So let's go ahead and share our presentation for today. Here we are. Punctuation. Now, today's objective will be I can use correct punctuation in a sentence when I am writing. So remember early this morning, I let you know that we're going to be starting our writing assignments, and I'm so excited for you to show me what you can do. Punctuation. Why does my writing need punctuation? Well, for example, let's see what a sentence or even a paragraph would look like without punctuation. Ready? Let's read this together. On a warm spring days, I like to ride my bike. I go to the park and ride all over. Do you want to come with me? What? I wrote this here because this is what I think when I read this. When you read this, it's just a bunch of words jumbled together, right? How can we separate this so that it makes more sense? When you read this in a book, you don't really know what's going on or what the author is trying to tell you because there's no punctuation here. A punctuation really tells how a sentence is read. It tells you what voice you should read it in and what they're trying to tell you. For example, on warm spring days, I like to ride my bike. There should be a period here to separate. I go to the park and ride all over. There should be another period. And then, do you want to come with me? Since that's a question, they're asking something, there should be a question mark. So let's go over when you should use which one. Punctuation lets a reader know you have reached the end of the sentence and you must pause, okay? So for example, here we go. It is fall. We are going back to school. I am glad to be with my friends. Did you know when to pause? I think sometimes when we read and we know what we're reading, we intentionally pause, but if we don't know what's coming up, it's just a long run-on sentence that doesn't really make sense. So for example, if we were to include punctuation here, now this would sound like, it is fall. We are going back to school. I am glad to be with my friends, okay? So instead of one long sentence, we broke it up into three, and all three sentences make sense on their own, and you know when to pause. But how do we know when to use which punctuation mark? A period is added to the end of the sentence when you are making a declarative sentence. So let's go over declarative statement. When you're making a declarative statement. When you write this in your notes, make sure to write down what a declarative statement is and make sure to spell this correctly so that you know. A declarative statement is a sentence that expresses a statement in general. It declares something, so you're just telling something or you're stating something, okay? So declarative goes with a period. For example, the cat is sitting on a chair. It is a hot day. I feel happy today. The sky is blue. I just got new shoes from the store. So these are all telling, declaring, or just stating something in general, okay? Next, we have interrogative sentence. A question mark is added to the end of the sentence when you are making an interrogative sentence. This is a big word, so be very careful when you're reading and writing this. But an interrogative sentence asks a question. For example, what is your name? Do you want to be my friend? What are you doing next weekend? What do you think is the best vacation spot? Where did you put my shoes? So do you see when I read these sentences, I actually do a little inflection at the end to imply that it's a question because I see it's in question mark. What if it's had a period at the end of it? Then it would say, what is your name? That doesn't sound like a question. So instead we add a question mark for what is your name? Next, we have an exclamation point is added to the end of a sentence when you are making an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence is a sentence that expresses strong feeling or surprise. For example, what a surprise! What a lovely song! Wow, that is great news! I am so happy that my friend won the contest. So like this, like the question mark, I'm reading these sentences differently because there's an exclamation point rather than just a period. Unless it would say, what a surprise, what a lovely song. That's not really exclamatory. It doesn't show strong feeling or surprise. So when you're trying to show strong feeling or surprise, you add an exclamation point. And last but not least, we have an imperative sentence. This one is a bit tricky because a period or an exclamation point is added at the end of the sentence when making an imperative sentence. Now, an imperative sentence is a sentence that tells a request or a command. For example, be quiet, or be quiet, or shut the door, please, or shut the door, please. And lastly, enjoy some fresh strawberries. Or if you want some excitement, enjoy some fresh strawberries. Maybe you're excited about your new strawberries that you bought at the market, okay? So imperative sentences, you have to listen to hear if there is a request being made or a command. Now go ahead and complete your assignment on Canvas to show me that you know your sentences and punctuation, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Bye.